everyone. So today I'll just show you blending of images. So here you can see one of the thing that you can do in Photoshop is blending many images in a single image to make it a merge of multiple images so that you can get a better picture from out of all the pictures that you have. So here I will show you with examples so that you can understand. So this image you can see there are some students over here, but the background is not so nice. There is no school building, nothing at all. So this is just a image of students. This image you can see that ground is there, blank ground, and the background is very beautiful here. So this place we suppose this school is in this area. So we have this nice background, but that background is not visible in this student's image. Plus in this image we have the school building, but here see it's not looking so good because the image is not good. Only the building is there, no background, no mountains, nothing. So what we can do is this: we have building here, we have the background here, and we have the students here. So if we can merge it nicely, so we can get a good picture out of it. So just I'll show you how it will be done. It will be just a rough merging. We can do it very clearly and very keenly, but here I will just show roughly how to edit, and it will be something like this one. So you can see the building is there, the students are there, and the background is also there. So the students came from here, the school came, background came from here, and the school came from here, and then we get final image like this. So for that we'll just go for file, create a new file. I'll select the size of the paper, say I'll select a photo of landscape 8 by 10, and then press OK. So this is the blank canvas that is created, that is the background. Now first of all we'll just go and put the school building, which is the central part of this one. So I'll go to the lasso tool, press Ctrl A to select the whole image, go to edit, copy, over there edit, paste, and click, go to free transform, increase the size of the building and reach a desired size. Say I need this much, I'll put it over here, press enter. So now you can see this layer is here, layer 1 is selected, means layer 1 has come over the background. So the background is there, and over it this school building is there. The second part that we need is this landscape. So again we'll press Ctrl A, everything is selected, go to edit, copy, go to the image, paste. So now you can see this is pasted. We'll go to free transform, increase the size. I need it to the top of the image, so I'll just make it like this, and I don't want to waste any space, so I'll just go up and the whole mountain has been selected, press enter. So this is the image. Now you can see this image has overlapped the previous image, and these everything, these layers are like the deck of cards. So whatever is on the top of something, that will be visible. So you can see here there are three layers. So this is the background layer, which is visible, this white part, and this is this layer 1, which is this part we can see, and above it this layer has been put, so we cannot see the lower. Now this layer 1, if I just drag it over layer 2, see now layer 1 is on the top, layer 2 is down, so we can see the layer 2 is below layer 1. So this is how it is done. We have this layer 1 and layer 2. Now we need the layer 1 on the top because the background is there, the sky and the mountain, and we need the school on the foreground. So we'll have the school building on the top. Layer 1 should be on the top. Now what we need, this sky is not required here. We have the sky from the background. So I'll just take the eraser tool, adjust the brush radius. I need it up to this much. Hardness I'll go to 0%, and then just start erasing it nicely so that it makes a nice blend. Okay, now suppose by mistakenly I have erased this part, so I can just press Ctrl Z and it will go to the previous one. So this is when I was talking that we'll do a rough one. See, now I have done it roughly. It take me only hardly 10 to 15 seconds, but if we want to do it very keenly professionally, so we can just zoom it over here, take the eraser tool, adjust the radius to the lowest closest one possible, and do it very evenly and nicely so that it looks just as natural as it can. Okay, so it is up to the skill and the time that you invest, how the image comes out, that whether it will be just a rough blend or whether will it be a very nicely photoshopped one. So it just depends on the way you are doing it. The procedure remains the same. See, this part is there, so the procedure remains the same. Depends on how much time you are ready to invest on it and how much skillfully you want to do it. Okay, so it's not magic that you will just tell to remove the background and it will just vanish away. You have to do it by yourself manually, like this. Okay, so school building is here. So I just adjust it once more. So I'll select the lasso tool, create free transform, and now we can adjust the school building like this. So I'll just make the building a little bit bigger. Sit over and press enter. So we have the background, we have the school, now we need the students over there. So I'll just go to this one, select the lasso tool, press Ctrl A, go to edit, copy, go to the image, go to edit, paste. And students have come, we press the free transform, increase the size of the students. And as you can see, this is on the top layer 3, so everything will be hidden below this. Okay, so this is there. I'll press enter, and without removing the background we cannot place this one because I cannot understand where to place the student so that it looks good. So I'll just go to the eraser tool first and erase some part of the background so that students are visible. So I removed some part of the background, and now I'll go to free transform tool again and place the student. So here you can see that okay, it looks pretty good. The road also came over there. So and press enter. So this is there. Now we have to just zoom it over here and then select the eraser tool, lower the radius and just do it as cleanly as we can, as much as we want. As I've told you, it depends on how much patience you have and how much time you are ready to invest on a single image to edit it. Okay, so our student's image is also ready. Now we can see this absurd line over here. Here also a line is there. So it looks very absurd. It looks very uh, prominent to the eye that it is Photoshop. So now we have to erase it. But we have the eraser tool selected. We are erasing it. It's not erasing. See here also we are trying to erase, but it is not erasing. But here if I click, it will erase. Just press Ctrl Z to revert it. So why this is happening? Because the layer that is selected is layer 3, and in layer 3 we have only this image. In layer 1 we have this building, so now the building will be erased. Okay. If I select this layer 2, then the sky will get erased. So now to understand which layer is containing this absurd line, we'll just click on the I button here. So if I click this I button, you can see this image has vanished, which is the student's image. So we can see the line is still visible. So I'll bring the image again back. If I click on this layer 2, still the line is visible. So it is obvious that it is in the layer 1. You can see the line is vanished now. So we'll select layer 1. This is still not selected. Layer 2 is selected. I select layer 1. Now with the eraser tool I can erase this portion. And you can see here, see this part of the ground is from the school building image, and this part of the ground is from this background image. So we need a blend of these two so that it doesn't looks like absurdly cut off. So I'll just select the eraser tool, and now you can see that it looks a nice blend, and here it becomes very soothing to the eyes, and no one even can understand that. Here you can see this part. I'll just select with the lasso tool and show you. If you consider this part, this one is from one image, this part is from another image, this part is from another image, but since we have blended it, so it seems like to be a single image. So this is what the Photoshop does, and the more cleanly you do, the more neat it becomes. See, here also it looks so absurd now, but just take the eraser tool and start blending it. So the more you work with the tools, the more you get used to with them, and the more they become easier to use. So yeah, that is done. The image has almost blended here, and for giving a finishing touch, what we can do is we'll select the topmost layer and select the curves. Adjustment tab, if it is like this libraries, we'll go to adjustment and just click on the curves. So the curve came on the top. Just increase the contrast and brightness a little bit. So this is the curve one. If I remove the curve, it becomes blend. If I put the curve on, it becomes a little punchy. So this is how we have done. Suppose I need this sky to be very bright, vibrant. So I can just put that curves on this sky also. So what I will do is I'll put the sky is in layer 2. Okay. So I'll just select layer 2, go to image, adjustment, curves. So now if I change the curve, it will be changing only in the image where the background is there. So you can see the sky has become a little more punchy. I can also go to image, adjustment, and increase the vibrance. So it becomes more bluish, more saturated. So this type of adjustments you can do. The more you work with Photoshop, the more you get used to all the tools. And you can find many other tips and tricks in YouTube. So yeah, just play around if you are interested in photo editing. This is a very good tool, and you can do a lots of things over it. Okay, so thank you everyone. This is this much I wanted to show you today. I hope you understood and you like this one. Just practice it if you are interested in photo.